A very good morning, class. I hope everyone is fine. As you all know, we are doing the chapter number 3, Materials of Daily Use. This chapter is basically based on fibers. Fibers are the thread-like structure which are woven to make clothes and materials of daily use. Exactly, they are used to make fabric. Fibers are basically three types I have explained you: the plant fiber, the animal fibers, and the synthetic fibers. In this chapter, we are basically dealing about the animal fibers, the fibers which obtain from animal. In this, we will be discussing in detail basically about the two important fibers, that is wool and silk. How the wool is produced, how its production is being done in detail we are going to discover, and about the silk, how the silk is prepared from which animal, and how the processing and production of the silk is being done. All this will be discussed in detail in this chapter. The first one, the animal fiber, which we will be discussing in detail, was wool. In wool, we have already discussed the use of the wool and where do we obtain. Today we will start with the breeds of the wool sheep, because from sheep only we obtain the wool. We will study different breeds of the sheep and which state they are found and what exactly the material they are used for making it. Yeah, different breeds of sheep are found in various parts of the country. Like the one you can see, the Barkhal is found in Jammu and Kashmir. It is used for making woolen shawls. Lohi is found in Punjab and Rajasthan, which is used for making good quality wool for sweaters. Marwari in Gujarat for making coarse wool. Nali in Punjab, Haryana and Rajasthan making for carpet wool, and Patanwadi, found in Gujarat, is used for making hosiery, and Rampur Bashire, found in Punjab, Haryana and Rajasthan, is again used for making carpet wool. A major source of a wool is sheep, as we know. A variety of wool, Angora wool, is obtained from the Angora goat, which is found in the hilly areas of Jammu and Kashmir. The underhair of the Kashmiri goat is very fine and very soft. That is why it is woven into fine shawls, that is very famous shawls known as Pashmina shawl. So the Pashmina shawl which we are getting is obtained from the Angora goat. Wool is also obtained from the fur of the body of the camels. In South America, wool is obtained from llama and alpaca. The next topic is production of wool from sheep. The fine hair of sheep is used to make wool. Sheep is basically reared for this purpose only. As we know that sheep is found in the different parts of a country such as hilly areas of Himachal Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir, Uttarakhand, Sikkim, Gujarat, in Punjab, Haryana. Sheep, as we know, is a herbivore which mainly feed on green grasses and green leaves. Sheep is also fed on corn, jowar and mixture of pulses and oil cakes. In winter, sheep are fed on leaves, grains, dry fodder and majorly kept indoor. Sharing of the sheep is basically done in the 6 steps, which we will discuss one by one. Once the reared sheep have developed a thick coat of hair, their hair are removed for getting wool. The sheep are held on a wooden board, and their fleece are the hairy growth along within the uppermost layer of the skin is shaved off. This skin is very soft and the hairs can be grown again. This whole process of shaving of the hairs of the goat is known as shearing, which is the first step in the production of the wool. Shearing of the sheep of the wool is mainly done in early summer. Why? Because in the winters the animals can be protected from the thick blanket of the hair coat, which can be again grown in the winters. Therefore it is done in summers only. This enables the sheep to survive without the protective coat of hair. Basically, it consists of the dead skin cells. That's why the fine hair, the upper layer of the skin which is cut, does not harm the sheep at all and which is grown again. Now the second step is known as scouring. The sheared skin with a thin coat of hair is then washed thoroughly in tanks to remove the grease, dirt and dust. The hairs which has been cut consist of grease, dirt and dust has to be washed off. This process is called as scouring. Earlier scouring was done in tanks, but nowadays it is being done by machine. Now we come to the next step. After scouring, hair are graded and sorted. Means we separate the big hairs and the small hair. In factories, hairs of different textures, the one with the fine hair and the one with the coarse hair, are separated out. Then we come to the fourth step. The small and the soft fluffy fibers are called as fuzz and the burrs. After shaving, we get the soft hairs also, which are known as fuzz, and the burrs are separated from the hair. The remaining fibers are again scoured and dried. Now we come to the fifth step. In the fifth step, the fleece of the goat and sheep are usually white, brown or grey in color, but we see the wool is of different color. So this step, dyeing is done to get the desired color of the wool. After dyeing, we come to the last step. Dyeing fibers are then passed through a metal teeth to straighten them. As we know, the sheep hairs are usually curly and wool we say is straight in form. So to straighten the hairs, this process is known as carding or combing. They are further combed and rolled into yarn. After carding, they are rolled and combed. These threads of wool are formed by spinning 2 or 3 strands of wool together. The longer fibers of the wools are used to make sweaters, and while the shorter fibers to spin and weave in to make the woolen clothes. So long fibers say we are used for making sweaters, and the shorter fibers are used to make woolen clothes. These were the all steps used in the production of wool from the sheep.